Hello and welcome to the Fundamentals of Business Process Management, BPM. In this course, we will explore the core concepts and methodologies that drive efficient business processes across industries. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your understanding, this course will provide you with the knowledge and practical insights needed to streamline operations and improve organizational efficiency. We will begin with an introduction to BPM and key concepts, where you'll learn about the importance of business processes, their impact on organizational performance, and how BPM aligns with company goals. Understanding these foundational ideas will set the stage for deeper exploration. Next, we'll dive into BPM Fundamentals and Methodologies. This section will cover the principles and best practices that form the backbone of BPM. You'll discover the different models and approaches used in process management, such as process mapping, continuous improvement, and process reengineering. We will also discuss the role of data and metrics in optimizing processes. Finally, we will look at the tools and techniques used in BPM. This includes process modeling tools, software platforms, and other techniques that help organizations automate, monitor, and improve their business processes. By the end of this course, you'll have a well-rounded understanding of BPM, from conceptual knowledge to practical application, allowing you to confidently contribute to process management and optimization efforts in your organization. Let's get started. Module 1. Introduction to BPM and Key Concepts. In today's ever-evolving business environment, organizations face pressure to enhance operational efficiency, reduce costs, and maintain high standards of customer satisfaction. As the world becomes more interconnected and businesses strive to meet increasing consumer demands, business process management, BPM, has become an essential approach for driving performance, innovation, and agility within organizations. BPM provides a systematic approach to improving and managing business processes, enabling businesses to adapt quickly to changes and enhance their operational efficiency. This module will provide an in-depth exploration of BPM, highlighting its importance, key concepts, and its relevance in the modern business landscape. By understanding BPM, organizations can leverage it to streamline their operations, minimize waste, ensure compliance, and ultimately deliver better value to their customers and stakeholders. What is business process management, BPM? Let's begin by exploring what BPM is and why it is crucial to the success of modern businesses. Business process management, BPM, is a discipline that involves the identification, design, execution, monitoring, and optimization of business processes. The goal is to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of processes within an organization, ensuring that the right tasks are executed in the right way, at the right time, and with the right resources. A business process is defined as a set of structured, interrelated tasks or activities that work together to achieve a specific business goal. For example, the process of onboarding new employees or processing customer orders are both examples of business processes. The goals of BPM. Now that we have a general understanding of BPM, let's dive deeper into its specific goals. BPM aims to align business operations with the organization's strategic goals. By focusing on process optimization, BPM helps organizations achieve increased efficiency, automating and streamlining tasks to reduce manual efforts, eliminate bottlenecks, and improve productivity, cost reduction, minimizing wastage, unnecessary steps, and delays, leading to lower operational costs, better customer experience. By improving the consistency and reliability of business processes, BPM ensures that customers receive timely and high-quality service. Agility. With the continuous improvement of processes, BPM ensures that organizations can quickly adapt to changes in the market and business environment. Data-driven decision-making. BPM uses real-time data collection and analytics to inform business decisions, ensuring that the process improvements are evidence-based. The life cycle of BPM. After understanding the goals, let's look at how BPM works in practice. BPM is a continuous life cycle of process improvement. It involves several stages, each designed to optimize the processes and make them more efficient. These stages are process discovery, identifying and mapping the existing processes in the organization to understand their current state; process modeling, designing improved processes by modeling workflows that align with organizational objectives and customer expectations, process implementation, executing and deploying the new processes, often using software tools that automate the workflows, process monitoring, tracking and monitoring the performance of processes in real time to ensure they are running efficiently and according to plan, process optimization, continuously reviewing processes to identify areas for improvement and ensuring ongoing optimization. Let's now discuss why BPM is crucial for today's businesses. Importance of BPM in the modern business landscape. With a solid understanding of BPM and its goals, let's now explore why BPM is so essential in today's business landscape. As businesses face increasing pressure to perform in a highly competitive and dynamic environment, BPM has emerged as a strategic necessity. It offers several significant benefits that help organizations stay ahead of the curve. Enhancing operational efficiency. As we move from theory into real-world application, it's important to understand how BPM directly contributes to business efficiency. In today's fast-paced world, the most successful organizations are those that can operate efficiently while maintaining flexibility. BPM allows businesses to streamline processes, reduce redundancy, and eliminate inefficiencies. This results in smoother operations, reduced cycle times, and more effective use of resources, all of which contribute to improved performance. Ensuring compliance and risk management. In the next step of our exploration, we'll see how BPM also plays a pivotal role in risk management and compliance. BPM is critical in ensuring that businesses comply with industry regulations, standards, and best practices. By defining clear processes and monitoring their execution, organizations can ensure they meet legal and regulatory requirements while minimizing the risk of noncompliance. For example, in the healthcare industry, BPM ensures that patient care processes are compliant with regulations like HIPAA in the United States. Improving collaboration and communication. Next, let's consider how BPM can impact internal communication and collaboration. BPM facilitates better communication and collaboration between departments and teams. With clear processes in place, employees understand their roles and responsibilities, leading to smoother cross-functional collaboration. This enhanced collaboration helps in the effective achievement of organizational goals. Increased flexibility and agility. Building upon the previous points, let's now see how BPM makes organizations more agile and adaptable. BPM helps organizations stay agile and adaptable in a rapidly changing market. When business conditions change, whether due to new technologies, shifts in customer demand, or market disruptions, BPM allows organizations to quickly modify their processes to maintain competitiveness and relevance. Cost savings. Now let's focus on another critical benefit, cost savings. By automating processes, reducing errors, and eliminating unnecessary steps, BPM helps businesses achieve significant cost savings. Moreover, BPM's continuous improvement approach ensures that inefficiencies are regularly identified and rectified, further contributing to cost reduction over time. Now that we have a solid grasp on the benefits BPM brings to the table, let's move forward and look at the distinctions between projects, processes, and tasks, three key components in BPM that are crucial to understand in order to optimize business operations effectively. Differentiating between projects, processes, and tasks. With a clear understanding of BPM's importance, let's move on to an essential aspect of BPM, distinguishing between projects, processes, and tasks. While these terms are often used interchangeably, they have distinct meanings and play different roles in BPM. Understanding their differences is crucial for managing them effectively within the BPM framework. What is a project? Let's start with projects. A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Projects have a defined start and end point, specific objectives, and are usually limited in scope. They often require coordination across various teams and resources and are focused on achieving specific outcomes that have not been accomplished before. Key characteristics of projects. Temporary. Projects are time-bound with defined start and end dates. Unique. The goal of a project is to produce a one-off output, such as a new product or service. Defined scope. Projects have a set scope, budget, and resources dedicated to achieving their objectives. Clear deliverables. Projects are defined by specific goals or deliverables that must be achieved within the project timeline. Example: the development of a new software application, which involves designing, coding, testing, and releasing the product within a specific timeframe. After understanding what a project is, let's now explore processes, which are often ongoing and are a key focus of BPM. What is a process? A process, on the other hand, is an ongoing set of tasks and activities that are repeated regularly to achieve a business outcome. Processes are not time-bound but are continuous, often working to maintain the operational efficiency of the organization. Key characteristics of processes: ongoing. Processes are continuous and have no end date. Repeatable. Processes are designed to be repeated in a consistent manner. Efficiency-focused. Processes focus on optimizing resources, reducing cycle times, and improving overall business performance. Standardized. Processes follow a standard sequence of steps to ensure consistency and quality. Example: the process of order fulfillment in a retail business, where customers place orders and employees pick, pack, and ship the orders regularly. Let's now dive into the smallest unit of work, tasks, and how they fit into both projects and processes. What is a task? Tasks are the fundamental components of both projects and processes. A task is a specific action or activity that forms part of a larger project or process. Tasks are the building blocks that contribute to the completion of a process or project. Key characteristics of tasks: small and specific. A task is a discrete unit of work. Action-oriented. Tasks are typically associated with specific actions, such as sending an email, updating a record, or conducting a meeting. Short duration. Tasks are typically completed in a short period, unlike processes or projects that may span over weeks or months. Example: a task within an order fulfillment process might be pick product X from inventory, which is a single action that contributes to the larger process of delivering the product to the customer. After learning the distinctions between projects, processes, and tasks, let's now connect these elements and see how they work together in BPM. The relationship between projects, processes, and tasks. Now that we have an understanding of projects, processes, and tasks, let's examine how they interrelate. While these elements are distinct, they are closely interrelated and work together to achieve organizational goals. Projects, composed of a series of tasks that need to be completed to achieve a specific outcome. Projects often rely on processes for efficiency and consistency. Processes involve a set of recurring activities or tasks that support the operational efficiency of the organization. Processes may encompass multiple projects, especially when the project's outcomes need to be integrated into an ongoing operational workflow. Tasks, the smallest unit of work which is required to complete a process or project. BPM helps organizations define and optimize all three of these elements to ensure that business goals are achieved efficiently and effectively. How BPM optimizes these elements. Now that we've explored projects, processes, and tasks, let's examine how BPM optimizes them. BPM plays a crucial role in ensuring the smooth functioning of tasks, processes, and projects by creating an environment that allows each to thrive. Through BPM, organizations can enhance task execution. By standardizing and automating tasks, BPM ensures that they are executed consistently and efficiently. Task automation reduces manual errors, saves time, and allows resources to focus on more value-added activities. Optimize processes. BPM continuously monitors and analyzes business processes to identify inefficiencies, bottlenecks, and areas for improvement. By using BPM tools and methodologies, organizations can enhance the flow of work, minimize delays, and ensure that processes are as streamlined as possible. Align projects with organizational goals. BPM ensures that projects are not only aligned with the organization's strategic objectives, but also executed in a way that optimizes resources, timelines, and costs. With BPM, project managers can track progress, manage resources effectively, and ensure that projects are completed within scope and on schedule. Now that we've learned how BPM optimizes these elements, let's move forward and explore the tools and techniques that make BPM successful. Key tools and techniques in BPM. With a firm understanding of how BPM optimizes elements of business operations, let's now explore the tools and techniques that facilitate the effective implementation of BPM. To implement BPM successfully, organizations use a variety of tools and techniques which support the various stages of the BPM life cycle. Process mapping, creating visual representations of processes, often in the form of flowcharts or diagrams, helps stakeholders understand the sequence of steps and identify inefficiencies or gaps. Business process automation, BPA. Using software tools to automate repetitive tasks and workflows can greatly enhance process efficiency and reduce human error. Key performance indicators, KPIs. KPIs are used to measure the effectiveness of processes, projects, and tasks. By tracking these metrics, organizations can ensure they are meeting their business objectives and improving performance. Project management tools. Tools like Microsoft Project, Jira, or Asana help track and manage the progress of projects, ensuring they are completed on time and within scope. Conclusion. Having explored the core concepts of BPM and its role in optimizing business operations, we now understand how BPM provides significant value to organizations by streamlining processes, improving efficiency, and ensuring the alignment of projects with strategic goals. As we move forward, the next modules will dive deeper into advanced BPM techniques, tools, and practical applications. Whether you're involved in process management, project execution, or day-to-day task management, BPM offers a framework that can help your organization achieve its goals and drive continuous improvement. Module 2. BPM Fundamentals and Methodology. In today's competitive business environment, companies are continually striving to enhance their processes to achieve better outcomes. Business Process Management, BPM, serves as the cornerstone for these efforts, offering a structured approach to improving business processes. In this module, we'll dive deep into the fundamentals of BPM, explore real-world examples to understand its practical applications, explain the different types of processes that BPM addresses, and discuss why BPM is so important for organizations striving for operational excellence. By the end of this module, you'll have a clearer understanding of how BPM functions and the vital role it plays in modern business operations. After exploring the basics in Module 1, let's now take a closer look at BPM's real-world applications, how it functions in various industries, and why it is critical to the success of organizations in a rapidly changing business landscape. Business process management examples. Let's begin by examining some real-world examples of how BPM is applied across different industries. These examples will help us better understand how BPM methodologies and tools are used in practical, day-to-day business operations. Whether it's improving customer service, optimizing production processes, or enhancing workflow efficiency, BPM is crucial in every aspect of an organization's functioning. After we examine these examples, we will be able to grasp the variety of ways BPM can be integrated into an organization's operations. Example 1. Manufacturing industry. In the manufacturing sector, BPM is used to streamline production lines, improve product quality, and reduce operational costs. A company might utilize BPM to monitor and optimize its supply chain processes, from the procurement of raw materials to the delivery of finished goods. By identifying bottlenecks in the production process, BPM tools enable the organization to eliminate waste, reduce cycle times, and improve the overall efficiency of manufacturing operations. Key application: a manufacturing company might use BPM to ensure that each step in its production process is completed on time and without delay, from initial raw material sourcing to final product shipment. This includes automating inventory management, coordinating supplier deliveries, and monitoring production line performance in real time. Example 2. Financial services. In the financial services industry, BPM plays a pivotal role in managing customer transactions, ensuring compliance, and optimizing workflows. For example, in banking, BPM can help automate and optimize processes related to loan approval, customer onboarding, and account management. By automating tasks such as data entry, document verification, and compliance checks, financial institutions can ensure faster service delivery and reduce the risk of human error. Key application. A bank might implement BPM to streamline its loan approval process, ensuring that each application is reviewed, approved, and processed in a timely manner. The bank can also track customer feedback, monitor service levels, and adjust processes for continuous improvement. Example 3. Healthcare industry. The healthcare industry benefits from BPM by improving patient care, reducing administrative overhead, and ensuring regulatory compliance. BPM tools can help manage patient flow, from appointment scheduling to the billing process. In hospitals, BPM can track patient information, streamline the management of medical records, and optimize the coordination between different departments like radiology, surgery, and pharmacy. Key application. A hospital could use BPM to automate patient check-in, verify insurance information, track prescriptions, and ensure timely delivery of services, all while complying with health regulations such as HIPAA in the United States. This ensures that medical professionals can focus more on patient care and less on administrative tasks. Example 4. Retail industry. In the retail industry, BPM plays an essential role in inventory management, supply chain coordination, and customer service. BPM can help retailers ensure that products are in stock, shipped on time, and that customer complaints are addressed promptly. Retailers can also use BPM to optimize the customer experience, from handling returns to providing personalized marketing offers. Key application. A retailer might implement BPM to streamline their order fulfillment process. From the moment an order is placed online, the system ensures that the item is picked from inventory, packed, and shipped within a certain time frame, while also sending notifications to customers about the status of their order. These examples provide a glimpse into the versatility and power of BPM in improving business operations. Now that we've seen how BPM is applied in different industries, let's move forward and explore the different types of processes that BPM addresses. Different types of processes. Understanding the types of processes that BPM addresses is crucial for effectively managing operations. Not all processes in an organization are the same, and each requires a different approach for optimization. BPM can be applied to a variety of process types, each with its own characteristics and objectives. Let's explore the main types of business processes that BPM deals with. 1. Core processes. Core processes, also known as primary business processes, are the fundamental activities that directly contribute to the value delivered to customers. These processes are at the heart of an organization's operations and typically drive its competitive advantage. Examples of core processes include product development, sales, customer service, and order fulfillment. Application in BPM. BPM is crucial for continuously optimizing core processes to improve efficiency and customer satisfaction. For example, by improving the product development process, a company can reduce the time to market for new products, enhance product quality, and increase customer satisfaction. 2. Support processes. Support processes are those activities that help core processes function smoothly but do not directly generate revenue. These include activities like human resources management, IT support, and accounting. Although support processes may not directly contribute to value creation, they are essential for maintaining an efficient and effective organization. Application in BPM. Support processes are often automated or streamlined using BPM tools. For example, BPM can optimize the payroll process in an organization by automating calculations, tax withholdings, and benefits management, ensuring that employees are paid accurately and on time. 3. Management processes. Management processes govern and control the business, ensuring that the organization's strategies are aligned with its goals. These processes include planning, monitoring, decision-making, and reporting. Management processes ensure that the organization is heading in the right direction and that resources are allocated effectively. Application in BPM. BPM tools help improve decision-making by providing managers with real-time data on process performance. For example, a company might use BPM to monitor its sales pipeline and identify where improvements are needed to meet revenue targets. 4. Compliance processes. Compliance processes are critical for ensuring that an organization adheres to regulatory requirements and industry standards. These processes often involve reporting, documentation, audits, and the management of risks. Non-compliance can lead to legal consequences and damage to an organization's reputation. Application in BPM. BPM ensures that compliance processes are streamlined and transparent. For example, a pharmaceutical company might use BPM to track regulatory requirements for drug manufacturing, ensuring that each step is properly documented and compliant with industry regulations such as FDA standards. With these different types of processes in mind, let's now explore why BPM is vital for organizations looking to stay competitive and ensure the efficiency of their operations. Why does BPM matter? After examining the different types of processes, let's now focus on why BPM matters so much for organizations. The importance of BPM cannot be overstated, especially in a world where efficiency, cost reduction, and quality enhancement are key to staying competitive. Let's break down the main reasons why BPM is essential in modern business. 1. Improving efficiency. One of the primary reasons organizations adopt BPM is to improve efficiency. By identifying inefficiencies, eliminating bottlenecks, and automating repetitive tasks, BPM enables organizations to achieve better results with fewer resources. Why this matters? Increased efficiency means faster processes, fewer errors, and a more streamlined workflow. This leads to a significant reduction in operational costs and allows organizations to focus their resources on higher value activities. 2. Reducing costs. BPM allows organizations to track and optimize every aspect of their operations, from production to customer service. By automating workflows and eliminating waste, BPM helps organizations lower their costs and improve profitability. Why this matters? Cost reduction is a critical factor for organizations seeking to remain competitive. Lower operational costs allow businesses to reinvest savings into innovation, employee training, and customer satisfaction. 3. Enhancing quality. BPM focuses on standardizing processes, ensuring that they are consistently followed to maintain quality and compliance. By automating tasks and reducing the potential for human error, BPM helps organizations improve the quality of their products and services. Why this matters? High-quality products and services lead to greater customer satisfaction, which in turn drives loyalty and revenue. For organizations in highly regulated industries, maintaining quality standards is also crucial for meeting compliance requirements. 4. Enabling continuous improvement. BPM is not a one-time exercise, but a continuous process. It emphasizes the ongoing monitoring, evaluation, and refinement of processes. This continuous improvement approach allows organizations to stay agile and responsive to changing business environments. Why this matters? Organizations that embrace continuous improvement are more adaptable and resilient. BPM enables them to proactively address challenges, innovate, and stay ahead of the competition. Having explored why BPM is critical for success, let's now delve into the next essential aspect, the BPM life cycle and its steps. Steps of a BPM life cycle. Now that we've explored why BPM is so important, let's take a look at the BPM life cycle, the steps involved in managing and improving processes. The BPM life cycle consists of a series of phases that help organizations design, implement, monitor, and optimize business processes. 1. Design. The first phase in the BPM life cycle is process design. During this phase, organizations analyze their existing processes and design new ones that better align with their strategic goals. This stage involved defining process objectives, mapping workflows, and creating models that describe how processes will be executed. Why it matters. Proper design ensures that processes are well aligned with the business's goals and that they can be executed efficiently. A well-designed process provides the foundation for successful implementation and optimization. 2. Model. Once a process has been designed, the next phase is modeling. In this phase, organizations create simulations or prototypes of the new process to test how it will function in real-world scenarios. Modeling helps identify potential issues before the process is implemented. Why it matters. Modeling allows organizations to foresee potential inefficiencies, bottlenecks, or challenges before they arise. This proactive approach helps prevent costly mistakes during implementation. 3. Execute. The execution phase is when the designed and modeled processes are put into action. This phase involves the implementation of the process, often supported by BPM software and automation tools. Execution also includes assigning responsibilities and ensuring that the right resources are in place. Why it matters? Efficient execution ensures that the process is followed as intended and that desired outcomes are achieved. Without effective execution, even the best designed processes will fail to deliver results. 4. Monitor. Once the process is in place, it must be monitored to ensure it is operating as intended. Monitoring involves tracking process performance, collecting data, and analyzing results. This phase helps identify areas for improvement and ensures that processes remain efficient and effective. Why it matters? Continuous monitoring helps organizations detect issues early and adjust their processes accordingly. It ensures that the process stays on track and meets performance standards. 5. Optimize. The final phase of the BPM life cycle is optimization. In this phase, organizations make improvements to the process based on data collected during the monitoring phase. Optimization might involve making minor tweaks, automating additional steps, or completely redesigning the process to improve efficiency and quality. Why it matters? Optimization ensures that processes remain efficient and responsive to changing business needs. It also supports continuous improvement, which is critical for maintaining a competitive advantage. Conclusion. In this module, we've explored the fundamentals of business process management, BPM, and its methodology, with a focus on real-world applications, the types of processes it addresses, its importance, and the steps in the BPM life cycle. By understanding these principles, organizations can leverage BPM to improve operational efficiency, reduce costs, and enhance the overall quality of their processes. In the next module, we will delve deeper into specific BPM tools and software that can help implement these processes in practice, as well as best practices for integrating BPM into an organization's culture. As we continue our journey through BPM, we'll learn how to apply these methodologies effectively across industries to drive continuous improvement and innovation. Module 3. BPM Tools and Techniques. As organizations continue to face pressures to remain competitive in an ever-changing landscape, optimizing business processes has become more critical than ever. Business process management, BPM, serves as a cornerstone for driving operational efficiency, improving performance, and maintaining agility. In this module, we will dive into the various types of BPM approaches, including traditional, digital, and agile methods. We will also explore BPM methodologies and examine the software tools that help organizations automate their processes and enhance efficiency. By the end of this module, you will have a deeper understanding of the different BPM strategies available, their benefits, and the tools and techniques that support their successful implementation. So, let's begin our exploration by understanding the different types of BPM approaches that organizations adopt to optimize their operations. Types of business process management. In any business organization, there are various approaches to managing business processes. The effectiveness of these approaches largely depends on the organization's goals, size, and industry. Traditionally, BPM has been a more structured and centralized discipline. However, as technology advances and business environments become increasingly complex, BPM approaches have diversified to accommodate more agile, decentralized methods. Now that we have a better understanding of BPM's relevance in organizations, let's take a closer look at the three primary types of BPM approaches: traditional BPM, digital BPM, and agile BPM. Traditional BPM. Traditional business process management, BPM, refers to a structured, methodical approach used to optimize and manage the efficiency of business processes. Historically, this type of BPM focused heavily on process mapping, documentation, and workflow optimization. It often involved significant investments in software tools for process management and required centralized control over operations. Key characteristics of traditional BPM: process centralization. In traditional BPM, decision-making and process ownership are typically centralized within the organization. Management and process owners dictate how tasks should be completed, leaving little room for flexibility. Process documentation. Traditional BPM places a strong emphasis on documenting processes. Process maps, flowcharts, and process diagrams are used to ensure all aspects of a process are well-defined and easy to follow. Manual workflow. Much of the work in traditional BPM may be manual, with human intervention required at various points in the process. However, technology is used to streamline tasks and reduce inefficiencies. Example of traditional BPM in practice. In a manufacturing environment, traditional BPM could involve mapping out the steps from raw material acquisition to product distribution. This ensures the entire process is understood, and optimization can occur at various stages, such as reducing inventory levels or ensuring timely delivery of raw materials. After understanding traditional BPM, let's now explore its evolution into more advanced approaches, including digital BPM, which integrates modern technologies for greater automation and flexibility. Digital BPM. Digital BPM is an evolution of traditional BPM, where technology plays a central role in automating and streamlining processes. The digital transformation of BPM integrates various digital technologies such as cloud computing, artificial intelligence, AI, data analytics, and machine learning to enhance business processes. Key characteristics of digital BPM: automation. Digital BPM leverages automation tools and software to reduce the need for manual intervention. Tasks like data entry, document approval, and scheduling are often automated. Real-time monitoring. Digital BPM tools allow organizations to monitor processes in real time, providing managers with up-to-date information on process performance. This ensures that problems are identified and addressed before they escalate. Integration. Digital BPM integrates seamlessly with other software applications such as customer relationship management, CRM tools, enterprise resource planning, ERP, systems, and supply chain management tools. This integration ensures that data flows freely between systems, enhancing overall process efficiency. Cloud-based tools. The use of cloud technologies in digital BPM allows organizations to store, access, and manage data securely in real time, making collaboration between teams and departments much easier. Example of digital BPM in practice. In a financial institution, digital BPM might automate the loan approval process, including document collection, credit score analysis, and contract generation. This process would not only be automated, but also monitored continuously for bottlenecks or inefficiencies, with AI suggesting improvements based on real-time data. With digital BPM's capabilities laid out, it's now time to delve into the concept of Agile BPM, which takes a more adaptive and iterative approach to business process management. Agile BPM. Agile BPM is a modern approach to process management that integrates principles of agility into the BPM life cycle. It focuses on flexibility, iterative improvements, and rapid adjustments to changing business needs. Unlike traditional BPM, where processes are rigid and well-defined, Agile BPM encourages ongoing feedback, continuous improvement, and the ability to make quick changes in response to external market conditions. Key characteristics of Agile BPM: flexibility and iteration. Agile BPM encourages small, iterative changes rather than large-scale re-engineering. Teams continuously improve processes in short, time-boxed cycles known as sprints, allowing for quick responses to changes. Collaboration. Agile BPM relies heavily on collaboration between departments, stakeholders, and cross-functional teams. Instead of having a centralized decision-making structure, teams work together to implement improvements that align with strategic business goals. Customer-centric. Agile BPM focuses on customer needs, ensuring that process changes are always made with the customer experience in mind. This is in contrast to traditional BPM, which may be more internally focused. Continuous improvement. Just like traditional BPM, Agile BPM emphasizes process optimization. However, the improvements are more frequent and occur over shorter intervals. Teams review processes, receive feedback, and make incremental changes as needed. Example of Agile BPM in practice. In a software development company, Agile BPM might be used to streamline the development cycle. Developers work in sprints to design, build, and test software, receiving constant feedback from stakeholders, product owners, and customers. As a result, the process is constantly refined and the product evolves in real time to meet market demands. After exploring Agile BPM, next let's dive deeper into BPM methodologies and examine how businesses apply structured methodologies to manage their processes. BPM methodology and software. BPM methodologies help organizations develop and implement strategies for managing and improving business processes. These methodologies provide a structured approach to process management from design to optimization. Along with the methodologies, the right software tools can help automate and streamline processes to increase efficiency and reduce costs. Now that we've seen the approaches to BPM, let's explore the methodologies that guide organizations in implementing BPM and the software tools that support these methodologies. BPM methodologies. There are several methodologies that organizations can use to implement BPM effectively. Each methodology varies in its approach to process management, offering flexibility for different types of businesses and industries. First, Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a data-driven methodology aimed at improving the quality of processes by identifying and eliminating defects. It uses a structured approach known as the DMAIC, Define, Measure, Analyze, Improve, Control framework to guide process improvement efforts. Define. Define the process to be improved and set goals. Measure. Measure the current performance of the process. Analyze. Analyze the data to identify the root causes of problems. Improve. Develop and implement solutions to eliminate defects. Control. Implement controls to sustain improvements over time. Six Sigma is particularly effective in industries like manufacturing, healthcare, and finance, where process defects can lead to significant financial losses or safety issues. Software tools for Six Sigma. Tools like Minitab or JMP are commonly used for statistical analysis and process improvement in Six Sigma projects. Second is Lean. Lean methodology focuses on maximizing value by eliminating waste. It aims to improve process efficiency by reducing non-value-adding activities. The key principles of Lean include value stream mapping, identifying the flow of materials and information and eliminating inefficiencies; continuous improvement, encouraging an ongoing commitment to process improvement; customer value, focusing on delivering value to the customer by minimizing waste. Lean is widely used in industries like manufacturing, retail, and logistics to optimize processes, reduce costs, and improve the overall customer experience. Software tools for Lean. Lean tools often rely on visualization software like Kanban boards and value stream mapping tools, as well as simulation tools like Arena Simulation to optimize workflows. Third is BPMN, Business Process Model and Notation. BPMN is a standardized graphical notation used to model business processes. BPMN is designed to be easily understood by all stakeholders, from business analysts to technical developers. BPMN helps visualize how tasks, data, and events flow through a process, ensuring that every participant understands their role and the overall process. BPMN is often used in conjunction with other methodologies, like Agile BPM, for modeling processes that need to be flexible and adaptable. Software tools for BPMN. Tools like Bizagi, Lucidchart, and Signavio allow businesses to map, model, and optimize their business processes using BPMN diagrams. Value Stream Mapping, VSM, Value Stream Mapping, VSM, is a lean management technique used to visualize the flow of materials and information through a process. It identifies value-adding and non-value-adding activities, enabling teams to eliminate inefficiencies. Software tools for VSM. Tools like Microsoft Visio and Lucidchart can be used to create VSM diagrams, helping businesses visualize and improve the flow of value in their operations. Now that we've covered the major BPM methodologies, let's shift our focus to the software tools that support BPM and enhance process efficiency. BPM Software Tools. BPM software tools are designed to automate and manage business processes efficiently. These tools enable organizations to map, monitor, and optimize their processes while providing real-time data to support decision-making. BPM software tools can be divided into several categories depending on their functionality and focus. Business Process Automation, BPA. Business Process Automation, BPA, tools help automate repetitive tasks within business processes. These tools can streamline administrative tasks, customer service processes, and other back-office operations. Examples of BPA software: UiPath, a leading robotic process automation (RPA) tool that automates repetitive tasks using software robots. Automation Anywhere, a popular RPA tool used to automate tasks across different business departments. Workflow management tools. Workflow management tools help organizations design, execute, and monitor workflows. These tools allow businesses to define processes, assign tasks, and track progress in real time. Examples of workflow management software: Trello, a simple but effective tool for managing workflows in smaller teams or departments. Monday.com, a robust workflow management tool that allows teams to track progress, assign tasks, and manage projects. Process modeling and design tools. Process modeling tools are used to design, document, and simulate business processes. They help organizations create visual representations of workflows, identify potential bottlenecks, and ensure that processes are aligned with business objectives. Examples of process modeling software: Bizaji, a powerful tool for designing BPMN diagrams and creating process models. Lucidchart, a versatile diagramming tool used for process mapping, business flowcharts, and BPMN modeling. Performance monitoring tools. Performance monitoring tools provide real-time insights into process performance. These tools allow organizations to track key performance indicators, KPIs, detect inefficiencies, and ensure that processes are operating as expected. Examples of performance monitoring software: Dynatrace, a tool that provides performance monitoring for IT processes and applications, offering insights into system health and user experience. KissFlow, a platform that allows businesses to monitor and optimize their workflows in real time by providing actionable insights and reporting. Collaboration and document management tools. Collaboration and document management tools are essential in BPM because they allow teams to share documents, track changes, and collaborate effectively on process improvements. Examples of collaboration and document management tools: Google Workspace, a suite of collaboration tools that includes documents, spreadsheets, and email, enabling teams to work together efficiently. SharePoint, a collaboration platform that facilitates document management, sharing, and team collaboration. Conclusion. In this module, we've examined the fundamental BPM tools and techniques that organizations use to manage and optimize their processes. From understanding the different BPM approaches, traditional, digital, and agile, to exploring the various methodologies such as Six Sigma, Lean, and BPMN, we've covered the diverse strategies businesses employ to streamline their operations. We also explored the role of BPM software tools in driving automation, efficiency, and collaboration. Tools like UiPath and Bizaji enable organizations to automate repetitive tasks, model business processes, monitor performance, and optimize workflows in real time. As organizations continue to embrace digital transformation, BPM will remain a critical framework for ensuring operational excellence, cost reduction, and enhanced customer experiences. With this, we have come to end of this course. Congratulations on completing the Business Process Management course. Thank you, and keep learning with Simplilearn.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.